from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
New York Yankees.
Just about set. And today's starting pitcher, number 28. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
J.P. Crawford, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Volpe takes it in for the out. And there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click. And unfortunately, what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
That one the other way. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Swinging a foul straight back. Raleigh, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. 2 down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Seattle, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in the Bronx, and today's starting pitcher, Carlos Vargas.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first. And here is Jason Dominguez. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He leaves the yard to right. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
And Judge takes a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
In for a strike. Good slider.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Bellinger up to hit. First offering misses badly for ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. That's towards center. Rodriguez on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Paul Goldschmidt.
You know, he's a rarity, Boog, a guy who can really light it up on the road for some reason. Some guys struggle away from their home ballpark, but this guy's better than 350 when he's away from his home ballpark. So I'm looking for him to be a real catalyst in this game today. I mean, they're going to need him to be at his best because most guys just don't consistently perform well at that level away from home.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate now. That's ball one. And another ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering upstairs.
I got 3-0.
That clips a corner. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings and misses. Now 2 out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That misses. Going to count 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. Back now in the Bronx. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The designated hitter, Jorge.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Ball one. That one fouled off. And a pitch. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Two outs, base is empty. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Outside with a breaking ball. And that misses. 3-0. On the corner for a strike. And that's ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. And that drops in for a strike. Raley off of first with two away. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
Ball one.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Swing and a miss. In the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. One left for Seattle. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Vargas back to work. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. That one off the mark. Now 1-2. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses outside, and that is ball one. That one hammered left field, going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Anthony Volpe. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, one away. That's off the inside corner. And the count even 1-1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And there's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Canzone makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
One's the count.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. His fourth home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. To the right side, Young. Fires over to first. And that is that. Two-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, on to the third inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ben Williamson. And first offering is fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That one ripped. Full extension makes the catch.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
So the batting order turns over. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. Williamson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Check on the runner. Williamson back in on a dive. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Runner on the go. In there for strike three. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
Back in New York, here is Aaron Judge.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And Belly goes down on strikes.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Stanton takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Ryan Wu appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 67 also getting ready. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Dives and makes the catch.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Rodriguez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Pitch misses there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Towards first, Goldie. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here is Cal Raleigh. He's one of the best players in the game. And that is out of play. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Goldie. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. First time up was a pop out. And that's way high. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in there at the knees. That's in there.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope, outside.
And now it's 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 4-0. Ryan Wu comes on now.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Ripped to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Singleton scored his first time. That one inside. Ball 1. Popped in the air, left side, Williamson. And there's 1 down.
Now batting the catcher, Austin Wells.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. Fly to left his first time. Pickoff throw, Chisholm back on a dive. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Chisholm leads off first with 1 away. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Up and
Ball
in,
one.
and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That one
Ball.
missed. This one in the air. Young hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Flied to right his first time. And that's
Inside,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. That one fouled off. 2-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners nothing. Back in the Bronx, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jorge Polanco. That pitch gets the corner, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Ah, that hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Luke Raley walked and stole a base his first time. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And misses inside. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So up next, Dominic Canzone struck out looking his first time. And it's fouled away. The M's down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. And now it's 1-2.
Ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
In the dirt. On the ground. And foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And up next for Seattle, Ben Williamson. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Let's go Yankees. Let's go New York.
And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses inside. 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Stays alive. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Polanco around second. Coming home. He'll score.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now for Seattle, Cole Young.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's
Ball
ball
one, no
one.
strike.
Yankees up by 3. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's now a 2-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Crawford in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
A little bit low, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Runner takes off. A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Wu back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jason.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, and next for New York, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Judge rips that one. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And here comes Bellinger. There's the strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Two down, nobody on.
That's foul.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Movement in the Yankees pen. JT Brubaker getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Beater warming up as well. Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Oh, it's a tough at bat right there. You go up trying to be aggressive, fall behind 0-2 in the count, and then spit on one you think's a ball, only to get rung up. Probably a little too close to take, though.
Yeah, he had it right. StatCast showed that one missing the zone, but not by a lot. And now the big-time power threat, Cal Raleigh. Inside, 1-0.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He swings and fouls one off. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall and into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Jorge Polanco, the next to hit. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Rips that one center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. A Rosarena in to score. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 28 won't go any further tonight. And a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
Tim Hill on to pitch here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So runner at second, 2 down. Luke Raley digs in now. He is struck out and he is walked. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. He goes down looking. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mariners 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 23.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And a foul ball.
Ball 2.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Williamson whips it across, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. Ball one, no strikes. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Casey Legumina preparing to come on if needed. Just missed.
Ball two.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Over to first, and he's saved. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's two away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped, but foul. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around second is Jazz. Coming home. He will score, and they lead by 3.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Check swing, but it's put in play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top of inning number 7, and now Dominic Canzone. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. Hill, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one pushed foul. Foul ball there. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Young stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 2 outs. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they go quietly there, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Yankees 6 and the Mariners 3. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the 3rd baseman, Oswald Peraza. Inside, just missed. Line drive. Brings it in. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that one is going to go. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show with the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And he pumps it a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 23 gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Matt Brash
coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Devin Williams. He last pitched 2 days ago.
For the New York Yankees, number 38,
J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a pop-up. Volpe. And there's one down.
now back the 7th hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jonathan Loaisiga getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Just missed.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 3-1. Rodriguez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Well struck left field. Stanton ranges back and out of here. A 2-run shot, his 2nd homer of this series, and they close the gap. It's 7-5.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
One down, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Foul ball, still 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now it's the DH, Jorge Polanco. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field, down the line, and it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Devin Williams departs. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn to their closer, Scott Efros. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Hard hit to third. Peraza fires over to first. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. Two come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 7-5. Back after this on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, on to the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1. And that one missing low. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's downstairs. And that's ball three. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So a man at first. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch misses. Next offering misses down and away. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground, a second, might be two. They get one. On to first. Ow, double play. Just got it there in time.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one hammered. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 7 and the Mariners 5. Back here in New York, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Swinging a foul straight back. In there at the knees for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Ben Williamson. First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. The throw, and they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
So it's their last chance in this one. Cole Young digs in now. And that skips in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. This could end it. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. On to first, ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.